Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsanin ila yaumiddin. The Honorable Committee of the 4th Borobudur International Symposium, all of the audience, good afternoon. It's a great pleasure for me to be given the opportunity to deliver a presentation about the title of Determinants of Profit Efficiency among Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises in Indonesia. My name is Muhammad Wahid Ibrahim, and I write this article with my colleague, Rafindra Ardiana Dharmadi. So the background of the articles actually comes from two main points. First, it is a business environmental issue. As we know that companies are currently facing uncertainty due to the rapid changes in business environment, which are the digitalization and COVID-19 pandemic. SMEs have an essential role in supporting the world economy. It contributes over 60% of gross world product. Therefore, it is important to ensure the SMEs are efficient. Then I still found research gaps. Yeah, there is extensive studies about SMEs efficiency, but still analyzing cost efficiency. Profit efficiency, meanwhile, considers inputs and outputs in its assessment is more comprehensive. Some articles studying profit efficiency, but still focus on one sector, such as food industry, banking industry, and agriculture. And finally, there is still a different result regarding determinants of profit efficiency. Therefore, the research question in this article is actually what is the current condition of SMEs efficiency in Indonesia, and what is the determinants of profit efficiency of SMEs in Indonesia. And the objective of this article are identify the current SMEs efficiency in Indonesia, identify factor that affects profit efficiency of SMEs, and of course, provide recent empirical evidence of the company's efficiency. And here is the research method. We have two variables, dependent variable and independent variable. And of course, the dependent variable is profit efficiency. And we have 6 independent variables: firm size, age, labor productivity, government assistance, export firm, and digitalization. And we did classical assumption tests, multicollinearity, normality, heteroscedasticity, and autocorrelation, and also hypothesis tests. And we used Frontier 4.1 software package, and if use 9 Enterprise Edition to analyze the panel data regression. So we use Thomson databases to get the companies with SMEs criteria. We use European Union classification for SMEs, which are had fewer than 250 employees, had an offer less than 50 million euros, and or had total asset of less than 43 million euros. So 131 companies with SMEs criteria found, and 25 companies didn't have complete data. Therefore, 106 companies were selected. So with 8-year observation, we got 848 data. So here is the descriptive statistic for profit efficiency parameters. So we have input here, EBIT, or earning before interest and tax, net sales, and other operating revenue. And then for output parameters, we have price of labor, price of material, price of capital, and price of operating costs. And here is the descriptive statistic for profit efficiency. So the dependent variable is profit efficiency, and then all of the independent variable here. And for 3 independent variable, carbon assistant, export activity, and digitization, we use dummy variables. So here is the hypothesis development. All of the independent variable will have a positive effect on the profit efficiency. So here is the result of the profit efficiency estimation. 5 out of the 6 parameters were significant. So a positive coefficient means increasing profit efficiency, and a negative coefficient means decreasing profit efficiency. And all of the input parameters here, I mean net sales and other operating revenue, will increasing efficiency, while all of the price parameters or the output will decreasing the efficiency. The sigma square is also significant. If the coefficient score is less than 0, there is an inefficiency effect. So therefore, in this research, there is an inefficiency effect. Then here is the average profit efficiency during 2013 to 2020, with the mean of 15.65%. The observed SMEs in Indonesia had a decreasing trend during the 8-year observation, with the highest value of 18.02% in 2018. Here is it, and the lowest of 12.29% in 2020. Here is it. This could be caused by the decreasing revenue from the company that could be caused by COVID-19 pandemic. And then the level of profit efficiency varied from 0.01% to 59.60% during the 8-year observation. In the present study, it was revealed that among 106 SMEs, 61 of them were identified as small enterprises with turnover less than 10 million euros, while the other 45 were medium enterprises with about 10 to 45 million euros of turnover. And it's actually, we found that small-sized enterprises had an average profit efficiency level of 95%, while medium-sized enterprises had a 60.3% of profit efficiency level. Okay, here's the result of panel data regression analysis. So if we look at this probability, only one independent variable that is insignificant, which is government assistance, while the rest of the dependent variable were significant. And the R squared here, it's about 10%. Okay, so in this article, we found that bigger companies tend to have lower profit efficiency compared to a smaller one. And the second one, younger companies had a higher profit efficiency compared to the older one. Next, companies with higher labor productivity tend to have higher profit efficiency. And for government assistance, the study proved that this variable didn't affect the profit efficiency. And for the last variable, companies with export orientation tend to have a higher profit efficiency than those without export activities. And the last, the level of profit efficiency was higher in companies with advanced digitalization in their operation. So based on the hypothesis testing, 3 hypotheses were accepted and the rest were rejected. And here is the recommendation for policymakers, and then for SMEs managers, and also for future research. I think because of the time limit, that's all for my presentation. Thank you for watching, and if you have a question, please write in the system, and I will try to answer your question. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.